Hello, welcome to today's edition of the Citi Newsroom. I'm coming to you from Ashaiman, where hundreds of residents have hit the roads in protest against the bad nature of their roads. In today's edition, we'll be looking at the roads in question and be speaking to residents, drivers' unions, mechanics, shop owners, businesses, among others, on the nature of the roads. Now, every week, a day doesn't pass without people across the country protesting against the bad nature of the roads. In his budget statement for 2020, the finance minister said a number of roads will be looked at and fixed in terms of maintenance and the building of new roads. Now, in today's edition, we had one of the areas where residents are clearly unhappy with the nature of the roads. We'll be speaking to them as we go along and bring you other stories making news for today. My name is Vivian Kai Loco. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom. So, as you can see, it's very difficult for residents to use this route. In order for me to move to the next point, my colleague here, Elvis Washington, has to go through the water to get me to the other side. So very, very serious bad roads we're seeing over here. And this is what residents have to go through every day in order to move to their workplaces or wherever they want to go to. We'll be looking at the intensity of the road as we go on. What's your name?
My name is Azuma. Madam, our leaders have taken us for granted enough. It is time, if this is the only way they want us to channel our problems to them, this is the only way we are going to channel it to them. We've been in this town more than 12 years now. This is how our road is. And it is still like this. Hashtag no road! I'm Roberts for I take advantage. And I'm so quite in Yanti. Videos we say I'm robbing be taking place or police for me to me chasing. Police for cars here their mommy. Sakura sa camera their mom. Ebe to me. And to me that and I'm Roberts for I take advantage. And in Robbie.
I'm Rosemary Oboku Jenfi, the incoming assemblywoman for Bosa electoral area. Okay, our roads are not good. I'm in this town for 12 years. I'm not seeing any improvement. Our roads, not even if we don't call it this a road, it's a manhole. We have cars. Our cars used to spoil. Even if you are going to Ashaiman, instead of 30 minutes, you take about 3 hours. Why? Why? If you are pregnant and you want to go to the hospital, you can die on the road. In fact, it's very bad. We are pleading for our leaders to come to our aid. In fact, it's very horrible. Very, very terrible.
Our roads are very bad. Women, when they get pregnant, when they apply the road, they get miscarried. So we are pleading. We need our road fixed. If the road is not fixed, we are not going to vote anymore. We need gutters. There are no drainages. When it's rained, it's one district, one dam. That is what we have on our road. We don't want it. They have taken us for granted. Ghanaians, we are wise now.
In fact, when you come here and it rains, it's just like we have like the government social policy that says one village, one dam. We have it, one village, one dam for here, without even bringing a machine to construct it. The issue is that, yes, we have moved. We've been to the assembly where I lead as the chairman of the BBC Landlords Association. And we were told since last week that they were coming to give us a facelift. In fact, as you can see, the lateral, they brought a guest on Saturday night and yesterday. But the point is, yes, this is just for short term. We are looking at the medium term to long term. That's what we are looking at. We want to see a gutter being constructed here. We want to see proper drainage in this road. We want to see gutter, not just a laterite. Laterite is a short term. Lateral measure, if it starts to rain heavily again, we will be in another mess.
Yeah, my name is Abdul Fattah. I'm the branch secretary for GPRT, Ashaiman Zeno branch.
Okay. What led your group to be part of this demonstration we are seeing today?
Yeah, well, it is our vehicles that ply on this particular route. So when the citizens are demonstrating, we have to also sympathize with them. That's why we are also part. Because the road is too deplorable in such a way that our vehicles break down throughout almost 3 days. They have to go to shop. So when the citizens are demonstrating here, we are also citizens and we have to be part of them. That's why we are also here.
How long have you seen this challenge with these roads, and how much do you spend, let's say you, in a week, how much do you spend to fix your car because of the poor nature of the road?
I see the road, it has started for a long time. Because this road, if I'm not lying, I've been in office for the past 4 years. And that is how the nature of the road is. Anytime it rains, even in the dry season, you are seeing that the road is somehow better. But when it gets to the rainy season, the road is so bad. At least every month, if we don't go to shop, our vehicles, they will go to shop at 5 or 6 times. So, and nowadays, buying spare parts is so costly. And let me clarify other things. The citizens here, they thought it is GPRTU that is supposed to maintain the road. Meanwhile, it is not our responsibility because GPRTU pay our taxes to the government. We pay to the government, we pay to assembly, and we pay other revenues. But when we are taking our monies here, the citizens on the road, they thought it is our responsibility to do the road. Meanwhile, it is not our responsibility. It is the responsibility of the assembly. If my memory serves me right, I remember the Landlord Association, they organized for a meeting between we, GPRTU, and the Landlords Association. When we went for a meeting, we met and we discussed, and pictures were taken on this road, and a petition was written to the DCE for something to be done about the road for the past 3 months. And up to now, nothing has been done.
What's the name of the DCE?
I learned his one, Mr. Solo. Yeah, DCE for Katamanso.
When did you send that petition?
That one is about 3 months ago that we wrote the petition, and it was signed by we, the various transport organizations, and the Landlords Association.
So when you presented the petition to him at the time, what did he say?
Actually, he gave us the assurance that they will come and do the road. That was the assurance that he gave. And since then, we have not seen anything up to date.
Have you followed up and gone to meet him on the matter?
We follow up on some occasions. We follow about 3 times. Before the last time we went, he assured us, they are going to bring gravels. And I could remember, after we went there for the last time, it was about only a few trips of sand that I saw that they came and put on the road. And they left, and that was all.
Oh, Medini, Anipoli Julius, Mete, New York area. In fact, Adieba Kwa, Abayano, I had 2 MP4 from MP4 NDC MPP, Obia, Nimuni said. Demonstration, I hear politics. And Kolabe Trokwamo, I am Shia. And Kwana Dane, Ninsan, you go doctor. And the Yirimo, now you guess when you say, no more than 5 chain, now pong. Yentimini, and Yadema or mine pennyphoning in Anise. Sika almost the sun. Adikobu rich. A dying, because take a lawyer for dying, and you're for dying. One more boo of I got into 40 plot. How many Bible see home cathedral? We don't want it. There is no road, no vote. And secondly, ye my say, ye campaign and ye MPP and this in how ye person say home cathedral so see and young pension ever come. And ye nipan ever come. So kwani ye maya ye beba sorry ho collection kakra ye be two majanka no mo be.
The nature of our road is very bad to the extent that last 2 years. Around 1 o'clock exactly, I heard a knock on my door. Bang. Before I realized, madam, they broke through my window, break the bugger-proof, break my bedroom door, and straight forward there's a gun on my head. With my kids and my wife. Telling me I should give my money to them. The money they kept with me, they have come for it. So quickly I ordered my wife to give the money out. Even before the door, they were breaking the door, we called the police. They said they are coming, where is they? Because of the nature of the road, within 5 minutes, these people, they finished us. Took our money, my laptop, my digital camera, everything, they take everything away. And even after that operation, they waited about 2 hours. Meanwhile, my place, aviation there, to the police station is just a stone throw. But they couldn't reach my...
This this is the poor nature of the roads. If you can look at this area where we're passing through, this is what commuters have to go through every day in order to go in and come out of this area. Right ahead of me, a car just got stuck in the roads because of the poor nature of the roads. Most people have to resort to using motorbikes to be able to move in and out of this area because of the nature of the roads. See how big the holes are, and my motorbiker has to, really halt to be able to get me through to my destination. So it has to be scaled in order to be able to go through this place. At certain times, they have to put off the power to be able to move. So this is Ibrahim. He's my motorbiker for today. He was able to take me through the terrible roads to get to this place. Ibrahim, you're also the chairman of the Motorcycles Association here?
For the New York station. Okay. It may be chairman for there. But the suffer where we the suffer for this road top, no be small. If it rain for, no car, no motor, nobody no go fit pass. Unless we pass the place where no be road. That one we tire. It be let now we wake up one road. They do the gutters for the road before they can fill the road. There's some way they can put the road top. That one go help. We want the gutters. They do the gutters before they can fill this thing. My matter be that.
How long you do this motorcycle thing for here?
I start this business. They go 7 years be that.
The 7 years, all this time, the road bad like this?
It be so road be.
So if it rain, I hear say today it won't serve be small, but if it rain, the water they come high. What be, if it rain, how business day?
If it rain, no car no they pass. The be motorway you go fit manage small they pass. No car. Private people say they go park the cars. They take the motors, they go to my business.
So that the rainy season be cocoa season for you?
Rainy season there, we work other people with the sweet wind.
Thoughts of residents here, obviously unhappy or angry over the deplorable nature of the roads here at Ashaiman, specifically around Washington, around New York, and other areas in Ashaiman. I have some gentlemen here. They'll tell us their concerns as well.
I've been here for the past 12 years. And look, even I use motorbike in and out. And it's not easy. One thing I would like to plead with His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo is to sack the DC, because the way he even talks to the people is not nice. We like this. You may ask, why are the people painting like that? Not that they are not working, no. They are working. Everybody works. But because the road is not good, we say today we will sacrifice and stay. Yes. And if the team we are joking, we'll plead with our employers, and we'll be here for the whole past week. Yes. For the week.
What do you do?
Me.
Where do you work?
Me, I work at Tema.
So you've left your work today and you're here?
You didn't understand. Sometimes they call me in the night to work, and I use motorbike. And if you see the way we pass through, it will shock you. Oh, not.
How long does it take from your house to the main road because of the bad nature of the road?
Me, motor. I say I use motor. It takes you less than 10 minutes to get to this is School Junction. But because of the road, and even the worst thing is that when it rains, oh my sister, why? When I take my scanty salary, the deduction, sometimes I ask myself, what are they using the money for?
Okay, so I have a bunch of women around me who say some of their colleagues have lost babies or miscarried because of the nature of this road, and a lot of issues have happened to them because of the nature of this road. So I'm going to speak to this woman who are going to express their thoughts on what is happening here. How long have you lived in this area?
Pacho, me wa ha say 15 years nie. Me nyam na me be wa just me kunu fa me o moto so ya nyaka. Me mba me ensama wo mu wa ha say. Moto so na me tena ye meduru hospital no na enyam pai bo anka nyame nku a. Nti eya mo mboa ye wa na ehu ye mo ba na yesu ye boa mo. Nti mo mboa ye ya pa mo chaw. No mo boa mo na nyame nso mboa mo de bia wa na ebre.
Ye pa mo chaw Washington ye bre ankasa ye bre. Ye pa mo chaw last week ye bre ye sister ba ku bi awo ka anu a ekwa nyonti ya anya ka obefa anu ye bedru hospital no ye sister na aka baby akola no so ya anya no ye koya na say ye baye na ye sorry a ye dur campaign a ntoro bia mo ba betwe ekwen we almost 20 years ekwen we order last menyim ye me ba bewo me kunu fa me any moto enya moto anka me fi me nkwa ma dur hospital me wo kwan mu aden MPP for na say government ye pa mo chaw NDC mo atiti ye na mo de ama MPP ye pa mo chaw Washington ye nipa mo ambe hwe ye nima ballot box bi aba say ye be painu fi say ye nipa
me I live at New York and the road to Atadeka is not good at all. Early January I had miscarriage because of the same road. And when I get to hospital, I have to get operation done before I survive, before I leave the hospital. 30 million. My husband, anytime he moves from the house and come back, he has to go to workshop. All the time the car goes spoiled. If your children are sick, you don't have money because your husband don't have a work to do because the road is not good. All the cars go spoiled on the road. You walk. Miscarriage all about me myself. I can testify to it because I had operation done early January. We are saying if they don't do the New York road, they don't do the Washington road, no vote, no vote, no vote.
So every now and then, people who use this road, car owners, say within the week at least 5 times their cars break down. Now, this is one of the mechanical shops around this area. Every day they have to deal with such cars who break down over the bad roads that we see over here. I'm going to speak to one of the mechanics about the bad roads and the number of customers he gets every day because of the poor nature of the roads. Boss, what's your name?
My name is Xavier.
Your name is what, Xavier?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing this work?
For me, I learned this work no keep long. I finished the work 2015. Okay. Where I finished.
So 2015, it be this place you they live or they come from your house, come here?
Oh, are they this area now?
Okay. So every time people them a car they spoil, they bring them for here. How many times do they get business through this bad road?
Oh, the cars they are normally. If the way we they do, some people know they like say we did this area before we give them. So normally some people take they go Tema. Them way some people if we did the past way they can't wait, we do give away nice demo. The next time that they bring out we do give them. So sometimes some new customer they bring other customer to her.
So in a week how many cars they come here because they break down for this road?
At times we do 10 cars a week or 5.
All because of the bad roads. Now, so you day here, how you they see the roads?
Oh, the road here they for do give us because they worry us for, especially if you go take some cab away, the under no good. Before you go reach the shop, you yourself you go suffer before you reach the shop.
Pretty terrible roads here. We've had chilling stories of how lots of women have lost their children over here. Had chilling stories of how residents have been robbed and police look on helplessly because they fail to get to their houses in time to stop the robbery attack. We've heard of chilling stories of people having to deal with these poor roads every day to be able to go to work or come home to their families. We ask, what is government doing to fix this road? We'll be speaking to the MC as well, who we're told hasn't done much to help the matter.
What are these timelines that these people can hold you to so that they can come back to you in case nothing is done on their roads by that time?
Or 2 weeks' time. I'll make sure all the roads are in motorable states for them.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. I'm doing the lettering, I'm doing the auditing, and then shaping of the road will follow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Appiah, for your time with us. So you've heard it. In 2 weeks, the MC for Tonkatamanso is assuring residents of these areas that their roads will be laterited and graded for them.